single word quickly gets a response from any resident of the Sooner State. A battle as prickly as they come in a rivalry where domination has carried the day. But don't tell that to the folks from Stillwater who love to cause a little bedlam in this one. Glad to have you with us from Stillwater, Oklahoma, Boone Pickens Stadium. It's the Oklahoma Sooners and the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Hollywood with the latest on the weather.
Coach Eric Morris told me pregame he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Sooners will kick off first, and here we go. Let's see what he can do with the return. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. The Cowboys offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Oklahoma State got a rare but most satisfying close victory the last time they saw the Sooners.
And it was such a big game for the Pokes, and you got to feel great if you're their coaching staff watching how their team responded late in the game when it was on the line. They were able to make those plays. David, they know they're expecting another dogfight today.
Yeah, it's big for their confidence. When you get a win, listen, Oklahoma has dominated this series, but when you get a win, you've got that confidence. You can show the team, we can do this. So they're looking to build on one and get two in a row.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man! And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. The Cowboys want to pick up the tempo.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Quick give. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And that's a welcome sight for this defense, man. You got 4 sacks last week. They talked about it. Getting to the quarterback, pressuring him, making him feel uncomfortable. To do it on the first drive, to set the...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
The kick is on its way. He'll try to make the catch in traffic, and they'll stop him right there on the return. The Sooners offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And coming out to lead this offense is Bo Bentley. Just a miserable game in that loss last time out, throwing 5 interceptions. Dropping back, it's Bentley. Finds his man. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. Think about the Big 12 conference. It just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs and these 2 teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Needs it here on 4th down. Going to try to get it himself. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
And the Sooners back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. To the air, it's Bentley. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Oklahoma has dominated this rivalry, guys, so much so that it almost seems like just a relief to the Sooners when they win.
Up to this point, Reese, no doubt, Oklahoma, they have owned this series against their in-state rival. But, David, you know, in rivalry games, you got to throw the records out the window because of the emotion that's played on game day.
So much emotion, so much hatred. You throw it out because, listen, you got nothing to lose. Everybody expects Oklahoma to win this game every year. So if I'm the Cowboys, I can take chances, try to make plays, try to make something good happen early.
Flips it out to the back. They'll bring him down just outside the 25 at the 26, certainly well within field goal range. But let's see if they choose to go for it here. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity. Zone. The snap sets up to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here comes the heat. Just gets rid of that one.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide where I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Out of the backfield, he's open. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down.
And I like when offenses understand, man, when I get down here in this part of the field really shrinks in the red zone. Get the ball to your playmaker, and sometimes he'll make things happen. And he did there. Got a nice game, didn't...
Touchdown, Oklahoma! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Here he comes with the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. Good surge up front, give him 4 out to the 18. They've got a chance to get out from their own end. 2nd and 6 from the 18. Left side is Lewis. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. New set of downs after the completion. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. A little release to the back. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And the Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the bootleg and rolling out. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush right in his face. Finds his target. He stopped a little bit short. They'll mark it at the 38. It's 4th down. The Cowboys will call on their punt team. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. Makes the grab at the 10. He's brought down, and he looked for room to return it, and there wasn't much there. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. 3rd down and a big one for the Cowpokes. Oh, pressure's coming. Unloads in the nick of time.
And a nice play by the defense. 3rd and short, you're thinking run most of the time, but a really nice job playing tight on the wide receivers, playing the pass and giving no space for the offense.
The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarmed him under for no gain. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to throw one first. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down to the air. It's complete to the left. What a cut. Now he's loose. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. And the Cowboys moving quickly to the line.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start.
Great move. Now he's got room. Bulldozes his way through. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Extra point here will tie the game. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Yeah, we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Sooners have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. He got just enough to move the sticks, and that'll set him up with a first down after the 2-minute timeout. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sets his feet. It's Bentley. Got his man. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Let's not complicate this. My man is better than your man. Find your matchups and go get him.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. They'll need a bunch on second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Finds his tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Sooners really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Good timing on the quick out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Zings it complete to the right. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Finds his big tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
They're going to go to the air on third and short. Intercepted deep in his own end.
And that is such a veteran play by that defender. In cover zero, he knows the quarterback's going to have to get rid of the football quickly, so he's getting ready to jump anything that's going to be underneath. He does just that. Great job with the speed. Nice job reeling it in for the INT.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Wants to go up top on second down. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We begin with a look in on Iowa State taking on the number 11 team, the Iowa Hawkeyes.
Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
Looking to the big tight end. Got his man on the right. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Finds his man. It's Freeman. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. Rush is on. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Oklahoma State sends out the offense to start this drive. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Caught. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. Now now a first down from the 45-yard line. Fresh center downs going to the air. Throws quickly. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. The Cowboys with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wideout. Handoff from the gun. He breaks a tackle. Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught on the RPO. That was a good read there. Not the biggest gain in the world, David, but take up the space they're going to give you in the zone.
Yeah, make it easy, man. Make the right decision. If he's open, get it to him, get some positive yards. Basically a run play.
Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking. Wanting to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Reels it in. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. That one will give them the lead.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Oklahoma sends the offense out, ready to go on the attack. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football.
Turns on the Jets. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense.
But how nice is it to be an offensive coordinator and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run? Like, that is so much fun to call. Good protection up front, but he just sees space so well. They drop back, he finds the hole, and, man, before you know it, he's just chewing up yards and making big plays.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Sooners want to crank the tempo. Pulls it on the option. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Fires to the right. He makes a catch. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He's going for the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Sooners!
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's putting the college football world on notice.
Number 19,
Coming out with it, it's Guzman. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. The give. Sees some running room. Across the 10, got it out to the 14. That's a gain of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give. Breaks into the open. Inside the 50. He's at the 30. He's at the touchdown, Cowboys! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This should be the last play of the quarter. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. Headed into the final period, both of these backs have been strong so far and looking to be able to finish. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Holds and fires complete to the right. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on 3rd down. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. To throw, it's Bentley. Still looking to his right. He'll try to do it himself. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays, and you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it, they know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him, and as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
I love the play called running the football here in the fourth quarter, because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop. Here. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. And the Sooners send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Another ball is knocked free. They'll recover it right there. Ball will stay with the return team. Great alertness, and man, you want to talk about avoiding a catastrophic error there. They'll send the back in motion. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Taken down. This is as big a play as we've had in this game. 3rd down and 3. Right back to the well. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. Makes a man miss. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll run the counter. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Eager to get the football back with as much time remaining as possible. The defense uses a timeout. 1:53 showing on the clock. Second down, gonna throw it. He's got it. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down. And the Cowboys will punt this one away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And you know when you make this play, you're immortalized. With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights they'll be showing for years. Everybody will be like, I remember when so-and-so made that play against our biggest rival to seal the deal.
In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Grabs it inside the 15. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a 1st down there in plus territory and now threatening to get the score. The Sooners right after the huge play through the air back to the line. From the gun, the ground game. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the air, it's Bentley. He makes a grab. He will score! Touchdown, Oklahoma! Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside, and he coughs it up inside the 20. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. Obtain possession.
You know, fumbles really just comes down to luck. Oblong-shaped ball just could bounce any which way whatsoever. An offense right there, very lucky that one went out of bounds.
Trying to establish the run. Turning it on. Changing on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. All knotted up and just a little bit of time left in regulation. They'll move the wide receiver. Working the ground game. Still on his feet at the 45. Timeout taken now by Oklahoma State. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Stop right there. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Back to pass on 2nd down. They're all over it. Unleashes one. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Cowboys line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. This one is about finding the balance between being aggressive and not being reckless, Jesse.
The only way this thing works, though, if they're going to be aggressive, this offensive line has got to be able to hold up here for this QB.
Yeah, because you need to take shots beyond the sticks so the clock will stop and you can save every second you have.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
Man, and we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Bentley. Look out! He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. So here comes our first play of overtime. Tells to run, wants to pass. Right side, it's Lewis. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. A first down run in the red zone. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Big 3rd and goal here in overtime as they try to get a touchdown to take the lead. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. They jump on top here in OT.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open, I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
A strike downfield. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
And that's better protection up front by these guys. You give up a sack the play before, you got to give your quarterback some time. They do. And another thing that I really like, guys, what he did right here, you don't have to take a shot. You don't have to get it all back in one play. Nice job getting it out of your hands and now making the 3rd down very manageable.
Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. It's complete to the right. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look.
And they pick it off. You can't give it away in overtime. And the celebration is on at Eskimo Joe's and all across Stillwater as the Pistols are firing and Oklahoma State takes down the Sooners in Bedlam. That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.